So here we have the Mercedes-Benz CLA on a 66 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it. From the outside you can see it's a 4-door car with alloy wheels. We're going to start off inside the boot area first of all. As we approach the back of the car you can see we have reversing sensors. Plenty of boot space available to us there as well. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's a great looking car and in fantastic condition the whole way round. Okay, briefly just before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, we have the speedometer and fuel gauge. On the right-hand side, the rev counter and coolant temperature gauge. And then in the centre, we have the main trip computer, which includes, as you can see, the total miles for this car. They are 69,818. You can change the information displayed there for various different things. You can, for example, have a digital readout for the speedometer, as you can see. If we back out to the steering wheel, the buttons I was using just a moment ago are here. Over on the right hand side we have stereo and phone controls. The main stereo itself is over in the centre and as you can see includes satellite navigation. Really nice clear colour display. It's a very easy system to use. We can go all the way back out to our main menu and access our radio, media, telephone all up here as well. All of the movement that I'm making on the screen currently is being done using this dial just here. You can, if you wish to, use the buttons on the main kind of head unit for the stereo if you like. So you could push the radio button to get to the same menu that we are currently on, but the dial is a lot easier to use, certainly whilst driving. When it comes to radio, you can save your own presets, as you can see. You can also access different wavebands, so you've got your FM, DAB and AM radio available there. If you want to listen to your own music, you can do so under the media heading. We have Bluetooth audio there, as you can see. We've got a CD player. There's a lot of ways to listen to your music, and of course, pairing your phone, as I say, is done under the telephone heading just there. This car has got reversing. Working our way down, we have the main head unit that I showed you briefly just a moment ago with buttons just there to access those menus. We have our CD player as well and the main volume for the stereo system. We have our hazard warning lights. We can turn off the stop and start. This car is designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic to save you fuel. You can turn that system on and off from here. We can turn our parking sensors on and off as well. Below that, we have the dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the passenger temperature, driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed from here, and you can determine where you'd like the air to be distributed. When you're happy with those settings, you can turn your air conditioning on, and it's on when that light shows. Same button to turn it off again. You can also hit auto just here. In doing so, the car will now maintain the temperatures you've asked for by taking full control of the fan speed and direction of the air. You can hear it doing that in the background. Any manual adjustment will override that straight away and turn it back to a manual setting again. We have some storage we can open up here. We have a 12-volt charging socket within that section and a 6-speed manual gearbox as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at West Horsley Motors. We'd love to hear from you soon.